6,
But that's
7
what I'm saying.
running
Down the
sequence
line,
out of the league.
but down the line, we will see. Right now, we can't really.
It's a fact.
We can't really tell right now.
The Giants are a dead fish walking.
The Giants are not a dead fish walking.
They are a dead fish walking.
I think.
Put on the board. Fantasy Underdogs here. I'm BJ. That's Dr. Ike. We're talking about Dr. Ike's Giants. You are a Giants fan, correct?
Die hard.
Well, you might be hard pressed because the Giants are my dead fish walking team of the year going into this offseason because, let's face it, their quarterback situation, it's not ideal. Eli is a shell of himself. He is that offensive line. They made that improvement trading for who is that guard?
Zeitler.
Very good pass blocking guard. That's the right direction. You want to improve your offensive line. But I want to hear your take on the fact that they took a running back. You know, the average lifespan of a running back is not always that long, especially compared to that of a franchise quarterback, like the one that you passed over last year to take Saquon, Mr. Sam Darnold.
Well, okay, so those two, we can talk about that probably in like 5 years to see how much of a difference it is.
No, we're talking now.
I don't think you can tell right now because okay, well let's figure it out. Saquon was probably a top 2-3 running back in the NFL in his rookie season.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Won Rookie of the Year.
Pretty good.
He broke records. You know.
Yeah. Good thing.
The guy was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now Sam Darnold, on the other hand, was really, really good. And I understand the position importance. Quarterback is much higher than running back. But they wanted to trust Eli. We went into the season with Eli. It did not work out well. Okay. So I wouldn't put all the hurt on Eli, while as a Giants fan, I do believe that they should definitely upgrade that position in this draft, whether it be taking Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, or maybe, Drew Lock, or maybe taking a second-round guy if they don't like any of these early guys. I think they need to address that, or maybe even trading for Josh Rosen. Somebody needs to be that heir apparent. They don't have that, which is a big, big problem. And I do understand they missed out on Darnold, but I don't think Barkley was a bad pick by comparison. Because, honestly, going into the season, we all thought Eli was going to be a lot better than this. We did. We didn't. He has so much talent around him where he should be able to succeed. He was, if you look at the season, break it down in half, the first 8 games, he was getting hit every play. The back half,
because he's got no mobility.
Well, that's fine with no mobility, but he's never had any mobility, and he has been successful. So has a lot of other quarterbacks. So I don't think that's playing with this offensive line. You needed to have mobility, but if you look at the back half of the year, it wasn't great, but it was much improved.
It was getting
from
better.
The first half.
As
far as the offensive line goes.
But he had, 22 touchdowns all year?
Well, I get it. I understand. And I do believe that he should, he should be
We're going to go long
moved on.
I'm just going to tell you that right now. Listen, you guys made a huge mistake here. You guys are going to start tearing stuff down. You're already talking about trading away Odell. So you got less weapons.
I think that's the media talking. I don't know.
There's so much smoke around that right now.
There's so much smoke. I don't think they trade him.
So much.
I don't think they trade him because they don't have to trade him. The reason why they don't have to trade him is because they're unloading big contracts already. Eli's got maybe a year left.
He's tearing that team apart. Look at Antonio Brown.
He wasn't that bad this season. I mean, other than, here or there, a couple things he said, it wasn't like he was a cancer to the locker room. The locker room was kind of together all season long. It's just that they weren't pulling games out at the end. They were in a lot of games, but they weren't pulling them out, and the defense was falling apart at the end. So I think it's more than just an Eli.
But your solution to this is to get Haskins, who runs like a 5.8 40. He's slower 40 time than Tom Brady.
Again, back to
he's going to go behind that offensive line and actually do something.
Back to my point. You don't need to be mobile to be a really good quarterback. Look at all the great
offensive line. You're going to have to be.
But they're upgrading the offensive line. Okay, Nate Solder wasn't very good. No. You can only hope he's going to be better.
It was smart for them to try. They threw money, try to improve the offensive line.
They improved. Like I said, though, the second half of the year, the offensive line was much, much improved.
I actually watched the video where it showed in that second half that they were averaging a yard more per carry on their rushes in the second half of the year. They did improve. There was statistics to show that before Saquon was getting hit, they were adding an extra yard every time.
And remember, at the beginning of this year, that whole entire team was new.
Yeah.
So it takes some time for a team to gel. So I think what they have right now is a good catalyst on offense, at least. Eli. I think it's a must that they draft a quarterback in this draft. It's a must. Whether it's in the first round, second round, you got
to get Kyler Murray.
You need to take one of these.
He's the guy that you need to take.
You need to invest. You need to invest in one of these guys.
He's the only guy. Kyler Murray is the only guy. You guys need to go up and get him. He's the only guy that can possibly keep you guys from the curse of Sam Darnold. Because I think this might be something that you are going to be dealing with the next 20 years of why did we take a running back? Great running back. But how many playoff games did Barry Sanders win? None. Running backs don't win you championships. Quarterbacks do. And I think that was a huge oversight on the Giants to go over a guy that everyone had pegged as the top quarterback for like the past 2 years coming into that draft. To go for a generational talent like Saquon. No, I'm never going to say he's not a good running back. Yes, he's a good pick, but he was a good pick there if you had your quarterback already. Like, I would say that for any team that had their quarterback, then it's worth that luxury, but you didn't have a luxury like that.
Okay. Well, after season 1, I would definitely say Saquon has the edge after season 1. But, this is more of like
season 6,
but that's what I'm saying, down the line.
Out of the league.
But down the line, we will see. Right now, we can't really.
It's a fact.
We can't really tell right now.
The Giants are a dead fish walking.
The Giants are not a dead fish walking.
They are a dead fish walking.
Put
it on the board!
I think they made a nice move in getting the guard. They got rid of some more cap. Landon Collins is gone, unfortunately.
Jets are the team of New Jersey now, because that's where they play, not New York. They are the new team going forward.
This is a Giants segment, brother.
I know. I don't know why. Why is that? Why do they call themselves New York? I do not get that.
Because they're originally from New York.
But they're not anymore.
But New York's a bigger
different.
Anyway, that's besides the point. But honestly, I think the Giants really have a much better roster than people are giving them credit for. They need a lot of improvement. They got a new coach, the second year with the coaching staff. I think 100% need to bring a quarterback in, 100%, and they need to fix the right side of the line. They just got the left guard.
Yes.
They improved. Don't trade Odell. Get yourself a quarterback.
Trade Odell.
And
your Odell to help that new quarterback that you're going to get. He needs space. He doesn't need a diva that has weird hair and proposes to a kicking net. I'm sorry. He does weird interviews with Lil Wayne. I'm sorry. It's just no. Diva wide receivers don't win the NFL. Fantasy purposes, yeah, I'd want to keep him on that team. Him and Saquon's really fun, but in drafting Kyler Murray, which they should do regardless. Otherwise, they're just dead fishes. Dead fishes everywhere, walking all over your grave.
Yeah.
As a Giants fan.
But the Giants.
But
the only reason why I don't think the Giants would trade up for Kyler Murray is they do have quite a few holes that they would like to fix, and that draft capital that they're going to give up for him, I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, we're obviously never going to agree on this. Maybe for another 5 years. So 5 years into this show, we will revisit. Well, probably not 5 years. We'll probably revisit it like week 2 this year. But with that, I'm the Jets fan. He's the Giants fan. Dead fish walking. Yada, yada, yada. Fantasy Underdogs. Like and subscribe.
Click it.
Fish.